Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got the 2024 430i Gran Coupe. This one is in jet black and minimally spec'd, except for a few things I think are really good to have on the 430 Gran Coupe. So it's not a LCI or life cycle impulse. There's a change in how this car is made. Basically it's going to be on the interior. We'll go over that momentarily. But up front, nothing's changed. So you got your standard chrome grille, giant kidney grills, regular lights as well. This is the non-M Sport version of the G26 chassis, which also is shared with the i4. Over on the side, we have style 862i, or for individual. They are 20-inch wheels. They're a premium. I think make this car look really good. It's much better than the standard 18-inch wheels that come on this car. Here's our side profile. Make our way towards the back. We got our 430i badging in chrome. Our exhaust tips also in chrome. And our hatchback design. Moving on to the other side. So jet black, not one of my favorite colors, but that's what we've got to deal with. Sometimes when you spec these on the low end in terms of price, it's got the satin aluminum exterior trim around the windows as well. Let's go on the inside, talk about the pricing and what's really changed on the 2024, which began production back in March. So here we are in May, and it's finally arrived. All right, so we are greeted with the Tacora Red Sensatech. It's perforated. I think it looks really good. I think a big step over the previous version of Sensatech. But at least on the 4 Series, you don't get the side bolster support. You still have lumbar support for the driver. Seats are nice and comfortable. So on the inside, the big change is, of course, iDrive 8. So it makes it the 4 Series, either in Coupe, Convertible, or Gran Coupe, mimic what the i4 looks like. Except for one key thing right now. We got our trim is the ash gray wood trim. Nice and elegant trim. So that's the big change, is iDrive 8, the widescreen curved display. So previously iDrive 7, at least with the 4 Series outside of the i4. The other big change, of course, the drive selector. It's now just a nub that you found on the iX, the X7, the X1, 2 Series Coupe, 3 Series as well. So that's the big change in here. So the i4, even though it's still in model year 23, will have this change. So you won't have the gear selector that you normally have. And then it undergoes the 24 model year, beginning in production in, I think, July. A little bit behind the regular 4 Series. All right, so let's talk about pricing. So starting price of the 2024 430i Gran Coupe, $47,600. You can also get xDrive. Jet black, the paint and Sensatech are included. Convenience package was added, $850 for that. Gets you the lumbar support, heated front seats, and wireless device charging as part of that package. Parking assistance package for another $700. You can also add the driving assistance professional package and the heads-up display, which I think is included with the premium package. So the heated steering wheel for another $200. $1,550 for the 20-inch wheels. Then $875 for Harman Kardon. So all told, I think a pretty decent price for what you're getting here. So just under $52,000 for a moderately equipped 4 Series Gran Coupe. Hope you guys take in what iDrive 8. Of course, you know, it's across the other models already. But this is what looks like our first 4 Series with iDrive 8. Of course, being on the West Coast, this is not going to be a first look, so other dealerships have had their 4 Series 2024 models for quite some time, but we're just now getting them. All right, so we'll take a look at the back seat. The big issue I have is the door opening. Room is not too bad, just getting in and out can be a little bit cumbersome because you do have that sloping roof line, so make sure you duck your head. Back seat with the moonroof shade open, so I think a very nice cabin. I think a lot more modern now with the iDrive 8. Of course, your opinions may vary based upon what you feel is the integration of the display with the dashboard. I think it's fine. Legroom, kneeroom is pretty good. And headroom is not bad. I think the issue is taller persons are going to be compromised on the headroom a bit and hitting the top of that roof liner. All right, make our way around the car. So again, hatchback design. We'll do our kick to open and show you what this design looks like. So a very nice access point, so a lot bigger than the 3 Series in terms of trunk opening, but pretty good in terms of size. Do our kick to close. Make our way towards the front. I think one thing I want to point out, given it's Tacora red, on the X3 and probably X4, I haven't seen the X4 yet, at least that's still Tacora red rather than black that has been changed on the X3. Take a step back. Won't pop the hood, but we'll talk about it. So it's powered by the B48 inline 4-cylinder 2-liter turbo engine, 255 horsepower, 295 torques. So very adequate in terms of power. But that's it for a quick tour around the 2024 430i Gran Coupe. We'll be adding more of the 24s as they come in. See you at the next video.